calling it a love song.
What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on will you be rich? Okay, so sorry about like this shaky cam, but yeah, so we have 4 piles here today. Let's get into it. Pile number 1 says a flower. Pile 2 says I say. Pile 3 says the strong, and pile number 4 says that love. So yeah, these are the 4 piles. Pick whichever one you would like to. Take a moment and let's get into it. What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on will you be rich? Okay, will you be making the bank? You know, will you secure the bag and all that other Gucci stuff? Let's get into it. So you guys chose pile number 1 and that says a flower. Okay, and then we also have your channeled message over here as well. You guys can't see it, but I'll read it in a second. So pile number 1, I'm busy hearing just with your card and everything that okay, I think that you definitely are going to be financially abundant, but I do feel like you're not going to be as rich as you were 2 years ago or 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I'm just hearing that there was a point in time in your life where you were on like a steady career path, where you were like going towards making some serious money, and I'm hearing spirit say that that opportunity is gone and that you need to let go of it. And I'm hearing that you need to let go of the idea of like, you know, oh, it's fine, you can just, you know, get back on and you can just make the same money back, like, you know, it's going to be fine. I'm hearing spirit say that as soon as you let go of the idea of like this certain amount of money, or like this idea of how you can make money, you're going to start being able to think about new ideas and original ideas and how you can make more money. Because I'm hearing spirit say that you are someone that is so abundant and someone that has such amazing ideas, and that if you keep thinking about the past, if you keep thinking about how you made money before, and you keep trying to kind of fit that old situation into this new situation, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you it's not going to help you financially. It's not going to help you spiritually. It's not going to help you level up, you know. I'm hearing spirit say that you're kind of going through this tough situation right now because you're meant to grow, because literally a flower talks about growth, you know. So I'm hearing spirit say that you can definitely, like, you know, be financially abundant. You can definitely be making the money, the bank, but you can't make it the same way that you made it before, and that you need to find new ways to make money. I'm hearing spirit say that don't be afraid to branch out, and that there are certain skills that you do need to work on in order to make more money. I'm hearing spirit say that you can't keep pushing off certain things and expect, like, you know, a different outcome. Or I'm hearing spirit say that like they appreciate all the prayers and all the manifesting, but like there needs to be some specific work done. Like you actually need to put some work in, and yeah, like I said, it needs to be different from what you were doing a few years ago. So you won't be making maybe as much money as you made a couple years ago, but you could definitely be making, like, you know, decent enough money to be going out like maybe once a month or something. Or like I'm just hearing that as soon as your priorities shift, you're going to be seeing how much money you can save, and you're going to be thinking about how like you could have made this much money like so much, like way early in your life. But yeah, just don't dwell on the money that you spent and the money that you lost, basically. So let's get into your channeled message. It says, I'm so happy I've been able to buy whatever I want without looking at the price tags, but I should probably budget better. I know a few subscriptions are eating up all my money. Okay, so yeah, I definitely do feel like Spirit is saying that you're going to be super financially abundant, and you will get to a point in your life where you can just buy things without looking at the price. Like, yes, manifest it, claim it in the comments. Okay, claim it, claim it, claim it. I do feel like you're going to be feeling really happy, but I do feel like there are going to be times that you're going to be trying to go back into your old ways, where maybe it's like you used to have a DSTV. I don't know if that's universal. I don't know. But like, let's say you had a DSTV, or like you had a Spotify subscription or something, and it's like you don't even like Spotify, or like you don't even listen to Spotify anymore. So like you don't need to be paying for it. Like I'm just hearing Spirit say that Just because you had something in the past doesn't mean you need to have it now. So maybe you made money now, and it's like you're spending money on the same thing that you spent 2 years ago, and that's why you ended up, not having as much money. And I'm hearing spirit say that you need to change that, so like if you always ordering out, like you need to learn how to make food so that you can save more money. Or like when it comes to music and stuff like that, I'm hearing spirit say that you shouldn't buy things just to fit in, and that the times, and like maybe you like spending money on yourself, you like how can I say, like splurging on yourself, and I'm hearing spirit say that that's a good thing. You should do that for yourself because you deserve it. But at the same time, find out what actually makes you feel happy. Find out also what actually is financially stable for you to splurge on, because I'm just hearing that maybe before, like, you used to love retail shopping, but like maybe now you can get into knitting, you can get into something else that isn't as expensive basically. So yeah, I'm hearing that your hobbies are very expensive, and just find out what you actually need to spend money on. So like budget better, like that's gonna help you so much. But yeah, let's see. Spirit, will pile 1 be rich? Will pile 1 be rich? Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Will pile 1 be rich? Okay. Damn, all these cards want to come out. I'm taking out 3 cards. So we have the Ten of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and also the Fool card that came upright. Okay. So let's start off with the Fool card, because that's the first card in the deck, or like number 0, but yeah, the first card. So this talks about new and fresh energy. So all I'm hearing is that you will be financially stable once you start something new, once you start something fresh, and once you completely get rid of the mindset of how much money you had before, and once you do things that you haven't done before as well. Like I'm hearing that you need to do something new, you need a new job, you need to be paying your bills on time, you need to start that bank account, you need to make a savings account. I'm hearing that certain things that you got away with a few years ago, you won't be able to get away with now. I'm hearing that now you have more financial responsibilities compared to when you were younger, and that's why like the money, it leaves so quickly, I'm hearing that there are going to be people in your life that owe you money, and they probably won't pay you back for a while, so don't be relying on that as well. Like I'm hearing that you need to have a mindset on your bank account where it's kind of like, I know my brother, okay, let's just say someone else, I know someone else, like there's someone where it's kind of like, if the money leaves, like their money needs to be at a certain amount, and if it goes below, they say they're broke. Like let's say you have a budget of like $1,000, $300, I don't know, I don't use dollars, we use rands, but let's just say $100. Okay, that's your budget. If you get to $98, say you're broke. Look at it as 0. If it goes underneath $100, say you're broke. And don't be going out, So yeah, just have a different mindset on your bank account and on your money. Don't be too rigid, but also I'm hearing that it's irresponsible to think that you can just buy whatever you want without, like you used to spend. Like I'm just hearing that it's irresponsible to think that you can spend the money how you spent it a few years ago, because things are different now. You have more dependence, maybe you have children now, 3 of Pentacles, and it's like even if you don't have children, I'm just hearing that you have more financial responsibilities, and you didn't have that a few years ago. 3 of Pentacles, that talks about putting in the work, which is very important, and that will help you make money faster, but it will be a slow process. It talks about teamwork, so don't be afraid to get a financial advisor, or asking people that are more knowledgeable in money and expenses than you. Don't be afraid to ask, like, and watch videos and to educate yourself. And yeah, I'm just hearing that you need to be able to get ahead of your expenses so that you are able to pay for them in the future. I'm hearing that it's important to get out there and being more social, and putting in more hours will definitely help you with your getting more money. But yeah, teamwork really is really important. That's going to really be how you get to the top and how you make a lot of money is if you're working with other people, other agencies maybe even. I'm hearing a company is going to help you make a lot of money. So you need to trust them. You need to trust this company. I can make a separate video on like, should I trust them? And then that can be with regards to romance or financial. So yeah, I'm hearing that you need to trust this company, and then Ten of Swords, you need to leave your old patterns, because that is what got you in that financial rut in the first place. So yeah, you can't spend money how you were spending it a couple of years ago. You need to have new expenses, new everything, new income, and yeah, that's gonna help you. So that is what I got for pile number 1. I hope it resonated, and let's get into the next one. Okay, pile number 2, let us see. So you guys chose I say. Oop doop 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 doop. So okay, you guys can't see it, but yeah, it says I say, and then let's see your channeled message. Ooh, okay. So I'm hearing that as for like, will you be financially stable, I'm just hearing that like you've been manifesting a lot and you've been praying a lot for like a huge chunk of money, and I'm hearing that you're not gonna get that huge chunk of money. I'm hearing that like you're gonna get money monthly, and that you're gonna need to be able to make it last. I'm hearing that there are some fun ways that you can learn how to budget better, and there are some fun ways that you can learn to make more money. Like, I don't know why it says fun, but literally I'm hearing like this is not a really good example, but I remember Alfie Days, he posted a video a while ago where he was like surviving in London on only £10 or something for a day, or I don't know. And people got mad at him because firstly, people do survive on that, and like it's not some fun quirky challenge, it's people's real everyday life struggle. But I'm hearing that like something that you can do is start writing down every single time you spend money. Like, write it down. Like, obviously you can check your bank statement, but I'm hearing you need to get a pen, piece of paper, like just write down everything. Like, every time you spend money, just write it all down, and then start checking like how many times you spend money that you don't actually need to. I'm hearing that the things you spend money on isn't helping your credit score, and that you can be saving money with your bank. I'm hearing that the bank that you're with specifically is like taking all your money, or like the taxes is a lot, and that you need to learn how to do your taxes. And I'm hearing that there are certain expenses that you don't need to pay for. I'm hearing that like maybe you have like a sugar daddy, sugar mama, sugar person, or like a guardian angel, a glucose guardian. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm just hearing that like there are certain expenses that your work can pay for that you don't need to. So like maybe stop offering to pay for certain things if you don't need to. I'm hearing that like it's better to invest in like a good coffee machine maker instead of getting coffee every morning. Or like you need to stop buying bulk things, because yeah, you don't need to be paying for everything all the time. I'm hearing that like if you start going out with your friends more, start like, you know, saying like, listen fam, I think that we should do this, where it's like you pay this time and I pay the next time. Like, I'm hearing that there are times that you can go out and have a good time without spending money, or like you can go out and start doing like what's that thing called, I forgot what it's called, but my mom told me a while ago, where it's like all of your friends come together, right, and you put in like I think 200 rand a month, or like 200 rand once off, and then like let's say every 2 months you put in 200 rand, or like 100 rand, or like 50 rand, 20 rand, whatever, and then at the end of the year someone gets to keep it, and you guys keep rotating it, you know, and then eventually everyone gets all the money back, and it's kind of like you can get money like that. But yeah, I'm just hearing that you don't need to be spending the money the whole time. Like, your friends can pay, or like your glucose guardian can pay, you know. Like, don't be afraid to say, listen, I'm not gonna pay for that. Like, no. I'm hearing that there are certain times that you've paid for things that you shouldn't have. Like, I'm just hearing like, you paid for that? I'm sorry, what? Like, what is this? So like, yeah, learn how to do your taxes, because I think that your taxes are busy scamming you, or I mean your bank is busy scamming you, or like yeah. But anyway, so your channeled message says, my credit scores are good, I have no debt, I'm doing very average, nothing too crazy, but I know if I had more streams of income I'd be making way more money. People think I'm so rich. Am I? Okay, so I'm busy hearing that like the moment that you start acting like you got the money, that's when you gonna get the money. So even if you can't afford to be buying this stuff, look cute anyways. Okay, I'm hearing that people will want to buy you stuff if you look cute. Like if you have pretty privilege, use it. Okay, no, that's probably bad advice. I'm sorry. All I'm trying to say is you don't need to be paying for everything all the time. Like literally, if your friends keep saying, oh, like koppel lane bruh, can't you buy this, or like, sorry, English, oh man, can you please buy this, can you please buy that, be like, no, I'm not buying you nothing. You can buy for it. Why don't you buy for it? Like, I'm just hearing that like the moment that you start acting like you deserve the money, you're gonna get the money. Like, I'm hearing like you should say like, no, like you should buy it for me. Why should I buy this? You should buy it for me. Or like if you get to, like, I'm not saying you should like be refunding or like not paying for stuff. Like, don't be stealing and stuff like that. But I'm hearing that like maybe you paid for someone's services and then they just did not do a good job at all, and like maybe you work like you are an entrepreneur and like you have a service provider or whatever, and this person has been giving you subpar at best. I'm hearing that you should say like, listen fam, you need to do better or I'm gonna cut your pay. Okay, no, that sounds so bad, but like I'm just hearing that like certain people have been taking advantage, and you need to tell them like, listen, yeah, I'm gonna pay you what you're worth, so this is what I asked you, because now you're going and then after you get the product, you're going and you're putting in extra hours and making it better, when it's like it should have been done and ready when it was given to you. You know what I mean? Depending what you do for a living. So yeah, definitely if you have more streams of income, that will help you a lot. And also I do feel like part number two, people see you as being more financially stable than them, and I do feel like the goal that you want is really high, and I'm hearing spirit say that you have enough money, you aren't in debt, but like it's important to also realize that like you have a lot of money, like you could be saving a lot of money as well. And yeah, I'm just sharing that don't pay for things that you feel like don't deserve to be paid for. Like if you want to go out for food or whatever, be like, just like message your friend and be like, hey boo, like buy me dinner, buy me lunch. Or like just like tell your friends like, can we do this thing where it's like you pay then I pay, you pay then I pay. Like I'm hearing that thing. Or like if you've been scared to get a loan, like I'm not saying like getting debt or whatever, like obviously you don't, but I'm just hearing that yeah, you don't have to pay for everything. Like some things can be paid for by themselves, okay? So let us see part number two. And yeah, people think you're rich anyways, okay? So yeah, I'm just hearing that people want to buy you stuff if you would let them. So if people want to give you money, don't be too proud to say, don't be so proud. Be like, okay. Like next time someone offers you money, don't be like, no, I'm not going to take your money. Be like, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. Say thank you. Don't be saying no. Don't act like you're too proud to take money, okay? I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm just hearing that, like, people want to pay for stuff. People want to buy you stuff, but you keep saying no. Secure it. Make it in writing, okay? Make it a thing. Make it a tradition, okay? Birthday presents. Make it a thing where it's like you guys just buy one person a gift every year. I'm hearing like it's okay to be cheap or whatever. It's okay. Like people think you have money already, bro. Fake it till you make it, fam. Honestly, you're doing great. So let's see part two. I feel like I'm giving awful financial advice. I am not a trained professional, and I am not, I don't know whatever the words or whatever disclaimer is. That's the disclaimer. You know, take my advice with a pinch of salt. Entertainment purposes only, but I'm just saying, if they want to buy you stuff, let them buy you stuff, fam. If you have a glucose guardian, let them spend the money, okay? Let them spend the money. So, ooh, we got so many reversals. We got the Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then also the Eight of Pentacles that came in reverse. If y'all can see. Okay, why is it not focusing? There we go. Let's start off with the Five of Swords that came upright. So Five of Swords talks about fighting and revenge, a lack of solution. So all I'm hearing is that people have been expecting you to pay for certain things, and yeah, the time needs to stop. Stop paying for everything. Don't pay for everything, bro. if you don't want to go out, don't go out. Don't go out just because people feel like you should be going out, or like, yeah, I'm just hearing that people want to buy you stuff, so let them buy you stuff. And then with the Eight of Cups that came in reverse, Eight of Cups that came in reverse, okay? I'm hearing that it's not as deep as you think, and that you're doing well financially, so keep doing what you're doing. I'm hearing that if you keep going this way, like if you keep working at the pace that you've been working, you're going to be making money. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to be comfortable in the future. You're not going to be like struggling too much. But then with the Six of Pentacles that came in reverse, that does talk about giving and receiving, and it talks about wealth. But because it came in reverse, it's kind of like saying that you've been paying too much. I'm hearing that someone has been like making you pay way too much for something that you shouldn't even be paying for. Like maybe your boss has been paying you like pennies when it's kind of like, nah, like you are worth way more. Tell them that this is, you want a raise. Tell them you want a promotion. And if it's not even that, like I said, if you're an entrepreneur, or like if you've been buying something monthly and you always buy it, I'm hearing that there's a way cheaper place you can buy it from. Like ask people, because I think you're spending way too much money on this thing and you should not be paying for this. It should be free. Housing, that should be free. You know, all this shit should be free. It should be free. Like, you know, screw capitalism. This should be free. You shouldn't have to pay for this. You are too pretty to pay for this shit, okay? You are too pretty, okay? Just tell yourself every day, I am too pretty to be paying for this shit, okay? Like I said, that was very bad advice, but I can definitely see you being comfortable and people wanting to pay for things for you, and that way you can make way more money. So yeah, let people buy you stuff, basically. That's what I got for pile number 2. I hope it resonated. Let me know if that was really bad advice, pile 2. I'm really sorry, but that's what I got. So let's see, pile number 3, we have the Strong, okay? I'm getting Hercules energy. My word, it's literally so bright that my camera can't even like focus. Let's see, pile number 3. Okay. So I'm busy hearing that song. It's like, okay. Anyways, I feel like pile number 3, when it comes to finances, things won't always be doing so well. I feel like you're going to have good days and bad days. And I do feel like there will be a time where you're going to have to maybe ask your family for money, or like maybe now's the time to move back home. Maybe you've been wanting to move out, like, you know, since forever. And I'm just hearing that pile number 3, this is like a really hard truth that you might need to hear. But I know a lot of my friends, even like they want to move out, you know, their mental health is not good when they're at home. And I think it's important that you need to realize that you can either be, okay, not either. This is a situation. My one friend wants to move out of their house because like their mental health is not doing well at home. And it's like they could do that, but then they're not going to be financially stable for a while. And moving out is going to be a lot of money. You know, buying this purchase or buying this house is going to be a huge investment, and you won't see the money for years. You're not going to be seeing any profit for a very long time. So if you can save money by going back home, you need to. But now the question is, what is more important, your finances or your mental health? So I do feel like pile number 3, there is obviously a way that you can be financially stable and you can be making money, but is that feasible? Is that something that you can be doing long term? Because let's say now you work 6 jobs and you're also studying. It's like, yeah, there we go. Now you could be making money, but you're gonna be tired. You're not going to be happy. You're not even going to have time to even spend the money. So pile number 3, I do feel like you could I'm hearing spirits say you could be making money. Like I'm literally hearing them say it in this voice. Yeah, you could make money. Yeah, you could be rich. You could be doing it. But like, is that what you want though? Like, do you really want to be giving up your life and like signing your life away to capitalism, signing your life away to like just being like just like working for the rest of your life forever, and like not having any time to sleep or breathe? So you could be making money, you could be making a lot of money, but I'm just hearing that it's important that you prioritize your mental health, and that it's completely up to you. Like I'm not going to tell you that you should you know, like oh, money can't buy you happiness. Like, no, if you want, money can buy you happiness if you want, you know. All I'm trying to say is it's important that you know where your priorities lie, and that you know where your mental health, that you're always checking on your mental health, because I do feel like you've been stressing about money a lot. And yeah, you can be making money, but it just might not be feasible. It's like it could be working now, but long term, you're gonna be so tired, and you're gonna end up wanting to just lay down and like not work, and you're gonna get burnt out basically. So yeah, but like, let's see your channeled message. Okay, so it says, it's always been my dream to be able to buy my own apartment and have my own space. Making money after moving out has been way harder than I thought. I'm trying not to give up. I'll be okay. So this could definitely be a channel message from like your future self, and I'll make another video on like messages from your future self. But yeah, I'm hearing that, you know, you had a dream to move out, you had a dream to do this and that and this, and as much as you will be happier probably with your mental health, you know, moving out and like living your dream, I do feel like you're going to be struggling financially, but you're going to be happy. Or it's like you can be unhappy but then have some money, and then move out later and then be happy later. But it's like, how far can you push back your mental health? How far can you push back finances? It's like both of them, it's a necessity, you know. Because if your mental health is bad, if your mental health is low, then you're not going to have motivation to work. If you don't have motivation to work, your mental health is declining. So either way, I'm just sharing that there's going to be a decline in your mental health or decline in your financials. So it's important that you invest in maybe like a good therapist, or I'm hearing that it's important that you take care of your mental health first before you think about anything else. And that it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay, you know. I'm hearing that you're going to be fine, but some of your dreams will have to be put on hold. Some of your dreams won't happen now. And that the goal that you want, and the goal, finances or whatever you're looking towards, it's not coming now. It's not going to come for a few years, and it's going to be tough, and you're going to have to make a tough decision where it's like you either stay at home, or you either work and then be unhappy, or you work a bit less. Wait, you work and then have money, or you stay at home and then work a bit less and then save up money. You know what I mean? I feel like I just made the same example twice, but I feel like you know what I was trying to say. Like when I spoke about the beginning, where it's like either work, it's mental health, or money, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I keep going back and forth, sorry. Spirit, will pile 3 be rich? Okay, we got the 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and then we did get the 9 of Pentacles. So like I said, you could definitely be making money. The answer is you could be. You could be. You could be. But should you be? Is that the right decision to be making right now? Should you be having that much money now? Is that safe to have that much money now? Is it safe? So let's start with the 9 of Cups that came upright. So this talks about being happy where you are, being complacent. So I do feel like if you are able to stay at home and like not pay rent, stay at home, don't move out now, don't go after your dream now. That's just what I'm busy getting. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm hearing that if you are able to stay where you are right now, keep doing what you're doing now. I'm hearing that prioritize your mental health. And then the 4 of Cups, you know, when things start getting really tough, where it's kind of like, fam, you can't do this anymore, your mental health is deteriorating, you can't stay at home. 3 of Cups, I'm hearing that there are people that are out there that can help you. I'm hearing that there are shelters. I'm hearing that there are people available. There are resources out there that are out there for you, and that there are laws set in place to help you as well. Like in South Africa, we have like SASSA money, so you can get SASSA money like paid every month. So like if you're unemployed, or like if you're a pensioner, if you're a student, like there's laws set in place for people that need it. And I'm hearing that if you need to seek out that, you should. I'm hearing that there could be some legal fees that you can be getting, but like the money will last you, but only to a certain point, you know. And then it's all about now, what are you going to do? What are you going to put your body through? Are you going to work even though you have an injury? Or are you going to like lean on other people financially? I just feel like no matter what decision you make, it's like it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. So yeah, Paul, I wish I had like a happier Okay, Spirit, can I please get some happiness? Because I feel like I left it off on like a bad note. So we have the Page of Swords that came up, right? Okay. Let's see, what does the Page of Swords say? This talks about communicating what you want and being a huge critical thinker, okay? I'm hearing that studying a lot will help you, and that prioritizing your mental health is going to help you when it comes to improving your finances, because if your finances are good, I mean, if your mental health is good, your finances will really improve. You're going to see an improvement. It's going to be slow, but you'll see the little improvement as well, you know? Like, you won't be as burnt out if you're in a good mental space. So yeah, that is what I got for pile number 3. I hope it resonated. Love you loads, and let's get into the next one. Pile number 4 says that love. Okay, so will pile 4 be financially stable? So you could definitely be moving out with a friend. Well, I'm hearing that like money is gonna be pretty good. I'm hearing that you could be, okay, sorry, my camera just cut off, but anyways, I'm hearing that you can definitely be financially stable, but it sounds so scary and it doesn't sound real. Like, I'm hearing that you could be making like a lot of money, but like it's such a risk, it's such a gamble. Like, maybe you are like into Bitcoin, or you're into like, I don't know, FX trading. I think that's the same thing. I don't know, but I'm hearing that like you're like, you have like I don't want to say, what's it called, a Ponzi scheme, or like, I don't know, like you're part of something where it's like you put in money, then you get money. It could be gambling or whatever, and I feel like you could probably make the money, but like it's a risk. It's a risk. I feel like for the most of you, like, you guys will probably be very financially stable, but it's like I said, it's a risk. You know, maybe you're thinking about like moving overseas and like making money overseas, and it's like you could make the money. It's just very scary. It's gonna be very lonely. I feel like you're gonna be financially stable, but you might end up like being a bit lonely. You might end up being a little bit sad. I just feel like the money that you make is barely going towards you. It's more going towards your family. So I feel like you are going to be okay, but your family's going to be balling. Or it's like maybe the money that you make, like, you won't be rich, but your family will be. Like, you won't be rich, but your kids will be. Like, maybe you're keeping all your money and you're saving it for your kids, or you're saving it for the future. So I'm just hearing that like a good idea would be to kind of like live like that, where it's like live like you're broke even though you're not. I'm hearing that like you can make your money and then just put it in a savings account, and like don't use it or don't touch it until like 5 years later. And like I can see you 5 years later like using the money and like putting it to good use. So I'm just hearing that the money that you could be making, or the money that you will make, you shouldn't use it now. Like, I'm just hearing that you're gonna come into money very soon, like a huge chunk of money. Like, I don't know why. Maybe you like I said, maybe it was like gambling, maybe it was something else, but either way, it's like a huge chunk of money. And I'm just hearing that you shouldn't use it now. You should literally pretend like you didn't even win it, pretend like you didn't even get that money, put it away in a separate account, and keep working hard and pretend like you don't have that money. And then you're gonna thank yourself later, basically. I'm just hearing that every time you get paid, literally half it if you're able to, and put it away. And if you start doing that now, you're going to be very financially stable in the future. Like, I feel like that's a practical idea where it's like, just half it. Like, anything you make, half it. You know, similar to pile number 1, where it's like, if your money, like, let's say you have a budget of like $100. If your money gets below $100, say you're broke, say you have no money. But this is more like, as soon as you get paid, you need to immediately subtract half, or subtract a quarter, subtract whatever, and remember that that's going away. You're not spending that money, you're not touching it at all, you know. And like, even when you're broke, even when you need the money, make sure you don't touch that money, because pretend like it's not yours, pretend like it's someone else's, you know. So yeah, like, I'm hearing that you're going to be paying someone else all your money, and like they're going to give it to you when you need it, or they're going to give it to you in a few years. And yeah, maybe like your family put like a trust fund for you or something. But yeah, Spirit, so will pile 4 be rich? Oh wait, I didn't even read your channeled message. So it says money has been doing pretty well. We have a good relationship. I finally have a good handle on all my finances, and ask for help when I need to. I always pay them back, just can't get it in the red again. So yeah, I do feel like there were times where you kind of dipped and like you had no money. And I just feel like those are the times that you're gonna thank yourself later that you didn't touch that money that you've been putting away. So yeah, I do feel like you're gonna be like living life kind of like, damn, like it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be dry, but like in a couple years you're gonna be so happy that you went through all that financial stuff. And I'm hearing that you're gonna pay everyone back and like you're gonna be able to work it out, you know, because you've been having a plan. And I just feel like the plan is so risky, the plan is so crazy, where it's like, fam, you're putting half of your like income away, like that, you don't, that's not even enough for rent. I'm just hearing that, like, it sounds really crazy, but like it might be crazy enough to work. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, probably don't take my advice, this is entertainment purposes only, but I think you could do it. You ask me, I think you could do it. I think you could make the money, but you won't be making it now. And even if you do make it now, you can't touch it now. You have to touch it in 5 years. Then you can spend the money. Then you can be going out and stuff like that. But like not right now. So yeah, there will be times where you're like dipping in the red. There will be times when you're busy having to pay money back to people and people getting pissed at you. And it's like, excuse me, you have the money, but you can't touch the money. Like I'm literally hearing that you need to like somehow like have an agreement with your bank where it's like you put the money in, like before the money even reaches your account they need to subtract it before you even can get it. And I feel like that's where the struggle comes in. That's where the struggle comes in, because you're gonna be making less money than you have for rent and for food and for everything. But like I said, I feel like if you do stick through it, you're gonna really thank yourself. Like I said, in the future, you're gonna thank yourself so much, because I feel like when the trial period is over, like when you finally have enough money, like do this for like, I don't know, 2-3 years. I'm hearing that like, or do it for a year at first and then see what happens. At the end of that year, you're gonna get that money back and be able to just pay everything back, you know. So I do feel like yeah, you're gonna come into money very soon. But yeah, don't touch it yet. I feel like that's the advice. Don't touch the money yet. And hold it and everything. So powerful. Will powerful be rich, spirit? We have the 5 of Pentacles, the Devil card, and also the Strength card. And we got the 6 of Pentacles that came upright, but I'm not going to read it. So these are your cards. Yeah, addiction and gambling. Don't get too addicted to it as well. But yeah, the 5 of Pentacles does talk about, you know, hardship. It talks about abandonment. It talks about, you know, economic downfall. It talks about economic trials and tribulations. It talks about really like not making the money not being there. Like I just feel like you're going to be looking for the money and it's not going to be there. But like, bro, the last card you got is the Strength card. So I do feel like you're going to come out, you know, stronger than you were before. And like when you do get the money, it's going to really help you. So I'm just sharing that you shouldn't spend the money on this one thing. You should keep it. And it might be really hard and really tough because you're in like a really tough pinch. But yeah, don't spend the money now. Don't do it now. I'm hearing that people can help you. You have a partner that can maybe support you. And then yeah, we have the Devil card. Sorry. I know I'm falling. The Devil card, which is talking about that codependent energy. So I do feel like there's going to be times where you're really dependent on someone to pay for everything for you, and you're going to be able to pay them back one day, and I just think it's all going to work out fine for you. So yeah, I do feel like things won't get better right now, but in a few years it will be. If you don't touch the money, don't touch the money. Let the money touch you in all the places that feel good. And yeah, the Strength card, which is a great card to get. Abundance in all aspects of your life. Like I'm hearing sex money. The money is so good it feels like sex. So yeah, adapting to change. Like maybe like giving up all your stuff for a year, like becoming a minimalist for a year, or like I said, moving to a foreign country for a year, and like just like doing the pits, like, you know, like just like not doing the pits, but like just like working a job that is really hard, really frustrating for a year, like cut everyone off and then come back. Like you're gonna be you're gonna make some serious bank, but it's risky. It's risky. It's risky. It's hard. So it's up to you, powerful. I hope the video helped. I don't know if this video helped because I have been getting requests for me to do more career readings. I just feel like sometimes I'm not the best. Even though the cards tell me what to say, I'm the one reading them. I'm the one that has to interpret the energy. And sometimes I feel like I don't give the best advice. But like, let me know if I did, if I didn't. Like, just like say, be honest. Be like, Mary Jim, what the actual fuck? I'm broke now because of you. Like, the fuck? Just comment down below. It's fine. I can take it. But yeah, anyways, I love you so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye.